Good morning, everyone. Well, today is day 9 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, and we have a 2-page layout today, and it is by Stella Harris, and she has 2 different papers that she's used. Here it looks like she has it divided 6 by 6, and over here probably 8 by 4. Now, due to me only having one of each of these, I just divided mine right in half. And also she has 3 4x4 photos here, here, 2 here, and then she has 2x2 photos or journaling there, and she has an embellishment to the left along with the title right along the side, and then in the middle of this she has an embellishment, and then she has an embellishment to this side of one of the 4x4s, and hers looks like it's a beach layout. And then the right hand corner has an embellishment, and then there's embellishments at the left hand corner. So mine is going to be very similar. Now when I tried to do 3 4x4s here, they don't actually fit. If you have a 12 by 12 paper, you'd have to have bigger. So I did end up, I actually printed out 4x4s, and then these ones on the side, I actually cut them down to 3.5 by 3.5, I think they are. But otherwise, all the photos are the same size, or you know, the size that she has here. Okay, and also I wanted to do the photo thing, but I didn't have anything that big. But I'm still doing it anyway, and I will show you that here right now. Oh, first I'm going to tell you that my brick paper is Rustic Dreams by Memory-Place. And let's see, it looks like this on, no it doesn't. It doesn't look like that on the back. I forgot that I've already put it on white paper. Okay, and then this one here is, it's called Metal Sheet, and it's by Echo Park, Work Hard, Play Hard. And I think the back looks like this. Okay, so I wanted to do that edging, so I took and used this die to cut out the film strip, and then it actually has a camera at the top, but the camera actually just falls out, and which it really didn't matter for me. Maybe that was probably their intention, was that the camera would be used separately, and I'm actually saving them. And then at the top, I'm actually going to remove that part of it, because I don't want that part of it there. And so I'm just cutting that off. And then I'm actually going to cut this too. I'm leaving like a 1/4 of an inch on there on each side. Okay. Now, the first time I pulled this out, I pulled out all those little things, or had to push them out, which was really annoying to me. So I'm going to show you this because it might work with other dies too, because it was really handy. I just took and pulled it through my fingers like I was doing herbs or something, and all of them just popped out. It was like awesome, because otherwise I'd still be there doing that if I had to poke them all out, because I needed 6 of these. So that one doesn't want to come out, but I know it will because they all did. Yep, there it goes. And so just kind of rubbing my fingernail and then the back, and then my fingertip on the other side, and it took them all right out. Love it. Okay, so I already have this one started, so I'm going to trim the rest of this off, and I just left these stick out about 1/4 of an inch. Now, I was just watching Ginger of Ginger's Corner, and she was making the bear embellishment that I made yesterday. Well, actually, yeah, it was yesterday. I was gonna say, when did I do it? And anyhow, she was talking about how laying the bigger piece on top of the other one. So I'm actually gonna do that today because it worked really well. So I've already done this I've matted them in black. You can see I've got a matting here. And then now I'm gonna put this piece on. So I ended up, I cut out 6 of these and used used 3 actually on each side of my pictures. And the pictures I'm using today are from, ooh, got glue on it. Hate it when I do that. With my friend, my scrapbook friend, she invited me to go to a place called My Whole Kitchen. And she had talked about, or she said it was healthy, I would like to go, and it would be gluten-free, I think. I don't know, maybe she didn't tell me it'd be gluten-free, but I said yes, I would go with her. And so, okay, now I'm gonna tell you this, and I'll tell you the rest of the story when I'm doing something that doesn't take all my concentration. So I'm just putting this in here. I've only glued those little 1/4 inch pieces, and I'm just laying it in there. I've got my mat here so it won't stick to it. So I just put that on there, and it worked perfectly, and I love how it looks. Okay, now I'm gonna scan out so I don't forget. Oh, I always do it the wrong way first. Okay, so we should be back to normal. This is the biggest it goes, yep. Okay, so that's what I did with this die to make it work for me. You know, it's all about making our tools work for us. Okay, so back to my layout here. Okay, so I should be done with that. And so anyhow, my pictures are from that day, and it was really neat. Kristen she was our hostess, I want to call her, but she is into nutrition, and she has gone several places learning about nutrition. And oh, let me tell you, one of the things that she told us, and to me, my friend says that was worth the whole thing. But everything was awesome there. It was like she fed us so much food. We had, you know, it's like she was telling us, you know, the vitamins and minerals and, you know, the proteins and stuff like that. Because as you age, you should get more proteins. But anyhow, the thing that my friend said, oh my gosh, that was worth it right there, was that when you get up in the morning, if you get up and you drink your coffee and you feel kind of like you have brain fog, it's from having your coffee too soon. And she said that you should wait at least 90 minutes before you have coffee. And so it's like I have been doing that, and it is helpful, I have to say. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. Oh, and I have everything that she fed us. She fed us these muffins with chocolate chips in them, and they were made with honey, and everything was gluten-free also. And this was squash soup. She also fed us a salad with chicken on it, and it had like various like different kinds of lettuces, and I think it had broccoli in there. And then she had this here, and it has chicken and eggs in it, and then other vegetables, and they were she cooked them right there on the grill. Everything was made right in front of us, and this is actually her cooking it right here. And I got something on the picture, and here she is, she's scooping it up in a bowl. before she served us. And we sat right here, and all the cooking was done right in front of us. And the whole time, she is just filling us full of knowledge about healthy eating. It was like, I loved it. And okay, so now I'm going to put down this, but I need to have my title because I gotta make sure it fits. And my title is going to be Healing Foods. And she will actually make like a meal plan for, she's done this for other people. She makes a meal plan for them and maybe actually even makes the foods and sets them up to where, you know, like some people go, oh, I need to be healthier, but I don't have time to cook. And she will make their foods and like for a whole week or, you know, whatever they want her to do. And they just, you know, heat them up then when they get home. Okay, so I need to see more. Okay, my title is going to be right here, and I think I will pause to do that because, you know, otherwise it'll take me forever. So I'm gonna do that, flip everything around, and I'll be right back. Okay, I put my title down, and I've also put my first film strip of photos down. And now I'm going to want to put down, I'm just going to go ahead and embellish this side. Okay, this is an embellishment I made for the kitchen swap, and I'm going to use this. And I didn't know I was going to be using it today, but I am. Okay, and I'm going to need some red up in this corner when I'm all done. So I'm using a, let's see, what is my, well, I think it's Summer Kitchen. Yeah, Summer Kitchen from Echo Park. No, Farmhouse Kitchen. So I'm gonna just put this at the top so I see, well, maybe I'll show a little bit of red at the top and a little bit at the bottom, but like barely any. But you will be able to see a little bit of it. Okay. So now I need to put just a little bit more tape on that part. And I'm going to leave these hang down. If I feel like they need tape later, I mean glue later, I'll glue them then. Okay, I am letting them fall right over the picture, because I will have embellishments in every place that Stella has put them. Okay, so the reason how come I didn't call it whole kitchen is because, or my whole kitchen, is because I actually am going to use this, and this is a sign from her door. And then I'm using a picture of her, and she's got the big pot that she had the soup in. And then I'm putting the soup, it's the exact same picture as here. Okay, so I'm gonna put that like that. I think I'll center it over a little bit more. And I should probably use my T-square for this. Move this out of the way a little. Okay, I think I probably want them a little closer over here. And no, I can't talk when I'm doing this. Okay. Now, hopefully I can get them in the same order. Okay. And I'm just leaving a little bit of space, just like in her sketch. And my measurement around them, I think my frames around them are about a 1/16 of an inch. And believe it or not, I just eyeballed them and cut them. And the place was just beautiful. I mean, the kitchen was just beautiful. It looks kind of industrial, and then she's got the stainless steel, and then the subway tile, which I just love. I have subway tile in my kitchen. I could have totally been happy working in that kitchen, that's for sure. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just embellish this side of the page. Okay, and I've got, if you've seen me put the kit together, you know that I have embellishments from everywhere. Okay, so I have a tag here that I'm going to use, and I'm trying to think of where I plan on using her. I think just like that. And this from Carta Bella, and this is one of the tags I used to make the kitchen embellishment. And probably about right here. Oh, and I forgot my twine. Well, if I pause again, I'll get it then. So I think, is that going to be enough room for this? Okay, because I want to put this little flower, this little pot of flowers. So I'm going to slide it over just a little bit more because I want to see our food. I took a picture of I forgot to take a picture of the last two things she fed us, which were pizza and, what was the last thing? Pizza? Oh, and salmon. And so I forgot those, but otherwise I think I took a picture of everything. And she gave us all the recipes too. So you got all the knowledge, all the recipes, all the food. This is awesome. I hope to go back there when my sister comes to visit because she has food allergies also, and so I thought it would be nice for us to go there, or maybe even pick up a meal and bring it home. But I liked getting all the, knowledge. Okay, and I'm going to put a little more greenery back here. When I got it all done, I thought, it seems like there should be greens in this kitchen. So, and they were actually laying here. I think they were from one of the swaps. Well, I know they were from one of the swaps, and I think it was from Carolyn. And I left that sit too long, and it's dried out. There we go. And she has plants and probably herbs in her garden. Now when we were there, what was it? Was it January? It was early in the year. It's just taken me this long to scrapbook it. Okay, I think that's it for the greenery there. I do have an extra piece if I think I need it. And then I have a pot that looks like the pot that she's using, except for it's green and hers is blue. And I've got this, it says "So Sweet," and I thought, oh, I need to put that by these muffins. And that was from Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Berry Fields, I think. And then that little pot. Because in Stella's photo, she's got quite a cluster here, a tall cluster. So I wanted to replicate that. And then I have a bee, since there was honey in those muffins. And I think that's it for that page. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the other side. It's just hard to put 2 pages down at once. Okay. So again, I have my film strip ready. And I am putting a little bit of the tape right over that part where I glued it on. I mean, it looks like it's holding it real good, but I thought, oh, I'll just kind of run it there anyway. Okay, and I don't want it too tilted. And I gotta bring it over far enough that I can get my embellishments on here. So I'm gonna bring those over. Okay, let me see, I'm gonna have this fresh from the farm, because she has a farmer that gets her things, or she gets things from a farmer. She was talking about him, and then she told us all the places where she got the things that she used in her recipes, and she gave us the recipes. I mean, I really felt like I had a day at a teach me how to cook healthy. And it was definitely the healthiest meal that I had where somebody that I didn't know cooked it. So that was nice. Okay, I think that's where that needs to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and press that down. And then I'm gonna put that Farm Fresh up here in the corner. Oh, but I also want to put this greenery up here. I told you I just felt like that's what it was missing when I got all done. So I'm gonna glue that down. It was pretty cold this morning when I got up, but it is getting warmer. Well, and I'm underneath these lights. I keep forgetting how warm it gets with the lights. Because I think, gosh, how come I get so warm whenever I scrapbook? That's it. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more on there. Okay. Now if I can get a hold of it without getting all gluey. Gluey. That should do it. You know, I kind of get to where I make the same thing all the time, which I know that most of us are like that. So I really need to do some of these recipes that I got from her. Be good. Okay, I need to pull it down a little bit more. So I got room for my chicken. Because I think the eggs, yeah, she said the eggs were from a farmer. And, well, my eggs are always from a farmer too. I love that. My scrapbook buddy is one who always gives me eggs. Okay, and then I have this one here. This one here, because I have those other 2 tags, I'm actually going to cut this off so it's not a tag. But I'm going to leave that top part on there because I love that pattern. Okay, and I think, how far do I want it up? Maybe here. And a little bit centered. in the empty space. I think it looks straight, but I'm gonna check because it's big. I think it will look noticeable if it's crooked. Yep, looks good. Okay, and it says, handmade with love from our kitchen to your table, which if you can order meals from her for the week, I seen that she had weekly offerings, so you could get however many, you know, meals that you wanted, which would be really nice. I thought maybe I could do that when my sister comes to visit. Oh, and here I'm going to use these. They kind of look like rosemary. And I don't need this yet, so I'm going to stick that there. Okay. Oh, no, I can't stick it there. I'm using the glue. Okay. Oops. Oh, no, I lost it. I'll put down this one first. Yeah, I would like this die. This is really, it just looks like herbs for sure. Okay, and let's see, I'm gonna want that. I'm gonna put this over top of that, so I'm gonna put this right here. You won't see her stove, but that's okay. Well, you can see part of it. You can see where the pan is. And then I have this other one. Okay, and again, I'm just going to overlap this one. Actually, from my friend, I had some, is it thyme or rosemary? Rosemary, I think. Okay, so I'm going to put these eggs right here. And then I have a spatula because she was using one of those as she was cooking here. Excuse me, and when I was trying to take this off the sticker sheet, it actually kind of separated, so I need to glue that back together. So she's cooking eggs and she's using a flipper. She's putting all these vegetables in there. It was just, it was amazing. I love eating good healthy food. Okay, and I do have one piece of greenery left in. I think I'm using that over here. Okay. So now I have the two big pitchers. And in the sketch, she has them both cockeyed, but I think I'm just gonna put the top one cockeyed and leave this one just straight. And I wanna make sure I have room for my embellishment over here. So I'm just gonna line it up with that edge. And this one is the one I'm just gonna tilt slightly because she was our host, our hostess, and our teacher, and our cook. I mean, she did it all. Okay. And I want to put this little piece of greenery somewhere here. Maybe there. Yep, I think there. Because I do not see it in my plan. But but I know I wanted greenery, a little bit of greenery everywhere. And here's right where I was sitting. Oh, and she said if you're gonna buy cheese, you should use aged cheese. It was better for you. And I was having trouble with cheese, and I started doing that, and I can't tell you how much I love it. Okay, I went and grabbed some twine, and I've already put it inside here. I just did a lark's head, and I'm gonna glue it like this. So I just make the shape that I want it to look like when it's glued down. Okay. So I'm making like a little track for it to ride along. And then I'm just going to trim it right here. So it's just a little longer than my glue there. And I've already put one on here, and this one I just tied on there with a bow. Okay, and then I've got some enamel dots. And I'm trying to get in screen here. Okay, I've got some green ones that I'm going to use, these dark green ones. Or maybe, let me see. Maybe I'm going to use these little tiny clear ones. Let's see if I can pull them off here without them popping off. So, yep, that one did. I know sometimes they do with, once I've done that. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of scatter them maybe in the leaves. Here and there. I think this one I'm going to stick over here, so I have something a little green on this side. And maybe one up on this, I want to call it a towel because it kind of looks like a kitchen towel. Kind of looks like one I have. Okay, and I think this one I'm going to put over here too. Kind of bring the green over to the side. I need to cut my nails. It's too hard to work with them, I think. And maybe just right above the chicken there. And I've got two left, so I just said if I use them if it gets too low. Because okay, I'm just not going to keep them. Okay, I'm going to stick one there and over in here in this greenery. Okay, and then I'm going to use a few of these red ones. And again, I have two of these that are dark red, but I think I'm going to use these ones that look like they're clear. So maybe just one here. Oh, you know what? Oh, I think it does look all right with that. I was thinking maybe it was just too different, but I think it looks good. Because I have all different colors on here, for sure. I'm going to put that one on the photo. think this area's got enough red here. I think I'm gonna go to this side, see what it needs. I only have 6 red ones, so I'm gonna see where it looks like I need them. And I'm gonna put 2 up in these leaves because this is the area where I felt like it needed more red when I was embellishing. And I'll do one in here. Okay, so that's it. And I do have her recipes, so I might do, when I do her recipes, I will, you know, scrapbook them if there's something that I'm going to keep in my, well, yeah, if it's going to go in my recipe book, then I will actually scrapbook it and put it in my recipe book. So thank you for joining me. I will have close-ups at the end. Make sure you check out everybody else who's playing. Remember, there's one link that is just where people put their layouts, just a snapshot, and then there are all the YouTubers that are playing along. And close-ups at the end, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great and blessed day.